Hey guys, welcome back to Top Tipper Betting Tips. I trust you're having a fantastic evening and you had a fantastic weekend with your family and also a fantastic weekend playing the horses. I know we did as a team and we're still counting the money. Nice tidy profit and it's always handy. There's going to be racing out at Greyville. We're going to have the Warwickle that's going to be going through that. But at the Turfentine meeting, I think the weather hampered our selections. Excuse me. The weather hampered our selections, and we weren't happy with that. However, we did manage to predict the jackpot. Jackpot 2 returned 502 Rand. Our best bets and value bets didn't do anything in the weather, and obviously there's no excuses for that, but we can't change once the selections are up. So I'm going to hand over to the Warwickle. He's going to be going through the card at Greyville. So here's the Warwickle.
Thank you, Delboy. Racing comes to us from Greyville Polytrack on Monday, the 31st of January. It's an 8-race program. First race is off at 12:25. I hope you guys had a good World Sports Betting Met Day. We had some good winners there, including Universal, and our value bet. And the 12th race came in at 14-1. If you had boxed the first 4 selections, you would have picked up close to 1,500 Rand. So let's hope you guys got on nicely there and had a great day's punting. And thanks to everybody and the rest of the team for putting in a top effort there. We're very proud of that, guys. Okay, the first race is the first leg of the bipod, and is a Maiden Plate over 1,000 meters. 9 runners quoted. Currently the scratching of number 1, La Filet. And my first selection here will be number 3, Winter Journey. Runner up in her last 2 starts. And I feel with a nice galloping weight of 53.5, could be hard to peg back here. For second, we're going to go for number 9, a rank outsider, a King's Return. If you look at the 3-year-old Bay Gelding's second run when trying the poly for the first time over the trip, made good improvement and will definitely enjoy running back on the poly here. So could be a nice outsider to include in your exactas, swingers, and trifectas, quartets. For third, we're going to go for number 2, Gar Fox. Didn't enjoy the blinkers last time. See, they have been removed. Will definitely appreciate it back on the poly. Prefers the turn. It must be respected from a good draw of 2. For fourth, we're going to go for number 8, Vision of Will. Also good recent form, but looks held by the 3 on the run, penultimate run to Toyota at the weights as well. So, yeah, it does have slight issues, the 3-year-old Bay filly, but must be respected. Race 2, the Maiden Plate of 1,400 meters, 9 runners quoted, currently 1 scratching of number 2, River Club. And in this race, my first selection is number 6, Capriana. Decent comeback run over the 1,000 meters, which is way too short for the 3-year-old grey filly. Will definitely appreciate the step back up and trip, and obviously my second choice will be current short price favorite, number 9, Nkalanzini. Could be the likely pacemaker again. I'm expecting Khumalo to go to the front here, which could set up the race for the 6. So must be obviously respected with Khumalo on board. For third, we're going to go for number 7, Brass. Lassie does come off a 22-week break, but has run second before over the course and distance. If fit in well, could also be thereabouts. And for fourth, we're going to go for number 3, Winter's Destiny. The Dean Kanemayer trained 3-year-old Bay filly. Hasn't shown much to date, but if appreciating the poly, could make big improvements. Third race is a Maiden Plate over 1,600 meters for fillies. Currently 8 runners, and it's quite a wide open affair. My first selection will be number 5, Cashew. Tried different tactics last time, and just failing behind Miss Gibson over the 1,400 on the turf. After a decent prior performance on the poly over 1,400, but I feel the 1,600 is right up her alley. Could get it right, as she does look a bit versatile here. So with Muzion, my definite first selection. For second, we'll go for number 2, View the Roses. Good improvement when trying the poly for the first time. Jumps from a good draw of 2, and with natural progression, must be the major threat. For third, we're going to go for number 3, Fearless Kitty. Run up in her last 2, and in this type of field, with Donovan Dillon retaining the ride, could also be right there. For fourth, we're going to go for number 7, Lily of Orange. Tries the blinkers for the first time. Has had chances, but respecting this open race. The fourth race is a merit rated 72 handicap, apprentice handicap of 1,700 meters. And this is where you find my best bet, number 3, Victory Twist. Good last run over slightly further, and I really feel dropping back to the 1,700, where this 4-year-old gelding won prior to that, looks like a good bet here. I really feel that Victory Twist will definitely go close, dropping back to the 1,700. For second, we're going to go for number 4, Straight Up. Was a surprise winner last time over the mile at this track. Will enjoy a good pace and could pose a threat here. For third, we're going to go for number 9, Arumagam. Ultra consistent form. Always gives of his best, and could run well fresh after a 14-week break. For fourth, we're going to go for number 5, Fever. A nice outsider here. Has placed over this course and distance. Is a 4-time winner at this track. And ignore the last run over further when in soft conditions. Has won over the 2,000 quite recently at this track. Could come flying late. Fifth race is merit rated 93 handicap. over 1,000 meters. And 8 runners carded. Currently, my first selection is in an open race, number 3, Majorca Palace. Good recent form. Will enjoy the speed. And Sean Veal could be flying at them late to get up here. For second, we go for number 6. Here Comes the Rain. You can ignore the last run, but definitely on prior form. Could pose a threat with a nice galloping weight of 53 kgs and must be included here. For third, we're going to go for number 4, Winter Flight. Looking for the hat trick with Warren Kennedy aboard. Always shows good pace. So, as an honest sort, must be included. For fourth, we're going to go for number 8, Prince Crash. Ultra consistent form. Also a speedster. And hopefully could run another good race. But has a wider straw to contend with. Race 6 is a merit rated 65. Apprentice Handicap over 1,400 meters for fillies and mares. Currently a scratchy on number 1, Not Now Pussycat. First selection here will be a narrow one and a really wide open affair. I suggest go as wide as possible. It's number 6, the recent maiden winner, Chelsea River. Won her maiden last time when coming to KZN for the first time over the course and distance. And I really feel could follow up nicely. Saw the Willem Nel stables in good form. We saw in the Cape Town. Had 2 winners there. And a nice price of 6-1. For second, I'm going to go for number 2, Green Dream. Has found form recently, but yet to win over the distance. Could threaten from a good draw. Third, we're going to go for number 3, Hatter. Fair post-maiden run when setting the pace. Rachel jumps on board and if allowed to dictate and skip away, could be difficult to peg back, but it is wide open. For fourth, we're going to go for number 10, Rainwear. Also fair post-maiden run and staying on over the mile. We'll definitely appreciate the drop back and trip include as well. The 7th race is a conditional graduation of 1,400 meters, 8 runners carded. And here also narrow first selection will be number 7, Tarantino. Looks versatile. Tries a poly for the first time. And could be anything on the poly. Comes in at a nice price of 28-10 with Samanga Kumalo on board. And I really feel has a class as well. For second, we go for number 1, Royal Monarch. Disappointing last run over the mile. After a good prior win over the course and distance, could pose a threat of reproducing that run. For third, we're going to go for number 4, Captain Seeger. Has come back to form recently. Has placed over the course and distance, respect with a low weight of 53. And for fourth, we're going to go for number 6, Proud Master. Moderate last run over 1200 when trying the track for the first time. Did have excuses. Tries the 1400 and been lightly raced. Could make big improvement as well. The 8th and final race is a merit rated 67. Apprentice handicap of 1400 meters. Also another wide open affair. And my first selection here will be number 10. Fiery Duke. With Rachel Vinegar aboard. Decent last run over the mile. Will definitely enjoy the drop back and trip. And hopefully Rachel ends the day well for us. For second, we're going to go for number 1, Valencia. The Gauteng Raider. Has tried this track twice previously and flopped, but on good recent form, must be respected. For third, we're going to go for number 4, the 7-year-old Bay Gelding Sovereign Soldier. Good last run over the course and distance. Could enjoy running fresh again. Must be respected. And for fourth, we're going to go for number 12, Quest for the Best. Disappointing last run. Has placed over the course and distance. And could full back end of trifectas and quartets at best. But just be wary in the last race. And go as wide as possible. Thank you, and back to Dalboy.
Thanks for that, the Warrior. We really appreciate that input that you've given us. You've tipped our 8-race program with a bar pot and a PA, and also a best bet race 4, number 3, Victory Twist at 4-1, which is fantastic value for our punters. As we like to boast about the value that we tip, and it's so that you guys can make tidy profit. I am going to be doing a profit and loss video. We've made some fantastic profit this month to add to our investment from the July, from August. So that's going to be coming up soon. So stay tuned to that. Hopefully you guys are having a cracking month and you have a fantastic week. So all in all, enjoy, have fun, break a leg, and I'll chat to you in a video soon.